Hi, this is TapCat, and today we're going into the tunnels to protect the device from Advent. Now, there are really only two things that distinguish this mission. First, we're going to face only psionic enemies, namely sectoids and priests. And the other thing? Well, my friend, this is the first mission I was able to bring a mimic beacon on. Anyone want to guess how long it took me to break that bad boy out? I'll give you a hint. If you're betting on it, take the under.
Sky Ranger deployed.
Menace ready to deploy.
Hostile forces are already moving to destroy the data tap installed nearby. We need to lock down the area and secure the device at all costs.
Ah, the tunnels. Always a pleasure. Okay, well, I do not have a Reaper or anything like that, so Riggs is going to have to do. It doesn't look like we can really make any progress to speak of moving forward. I could keep. I'll risk it.
Position confirmed.
Okay, that honestly was a little risky.
Good to go.
Because if there was somebody in one of these rooms, we could have been revealed. I'll go ahead and forward here. I want to try to be a little aggressive on the moving at the beginning, just because I have no way of knowing how much damage they'll do to the device each turn. It just depends. Sometimes you get, a really weak hitter. Like, this is fine. But I have started these missions and literally had an Andromedan in there shooting at it every turn, and that is a very, very different scenario. You know what I'm realizing is that I've kind of come the wrong way. I think we want to
I'm going.
come this way.
We've got Advent here.
Well,
They found us.
that kind of sucks. Man, I should have had mine shields for this one. That's a lot of dudes. That's right. They warned me that there would be more psionic guys than normal. So, there's one sectoid. And that, of course, makes me think about this. But the problem is, he's just instantly flankable. 3, 6, 8. Good. I'm honestly wondering if I should use a grenade just to blow this open. I am kind of at a loss here. There's nothing I can do up there. None of these guys are actually going to fire as long as we don't flank ourselves. Okay. I have an idea. Who? You. Okay. So you come here. Could I, do something like this? And then we have really easy flanking shots on both of them. And then in theory, I could even use teamwork to give him another go.
Bombs away.
But either way, we're just going to have a way easier time killing these guys. Okay. So, God. This is so crap. Have a mimic beacon. I think this is going to be a turn to use a mimic beacon. I'm not going to lie. So let me think this through. We've used all of his turn. So I have 4 guys left. What I'm trying to figure out is how many can I reasonably kill? Like, what am I trying to do with rigs? I could come here. But he's already flanked by this guy. So again, they will shoot him. I'm not really down with that. So I think what I'm going to have to do, I'm going to move him here. I'm going to see if I can get a good lightning hands. This is perfect because it's a kill. Let's do this first. I don't know if he'll... Okay, good. He did not go into stasis. So that's 1 down. And then I feel like for his second action, we want to use the mimic beacon. So let's assume that's the case. That means I have 3 more soldiers left. And I think what I want to do, definitely the safest course, I move rigs here. I'm not going to have a great chance to hit, but it's pretty good. I'm going to do this. Okay, so that's 2 down. That's one of the things too. Like, I don't want this turn to just be entirely defensive. You know, like, oh great, I threw a mimic beacon and I still have the same number of guys to deal with on the next turn. So what's awkward is I would like to bring him up. I think, there's not cover from any direction. I'll come here. And then, let's do this. I'm concerned this guy won't even see it if I throw it here. Okay, so he's done. So these 2 are left. So it is conceivable that if I used a grenade, we could kill another one of them if I break their cover. I don't have a good shot myself. So I think this makes sense. Let's do it. I'm going to try to set my specialist up with a kill. If I can get the hit, I should have. All right. I mean, it's not foolproof. Didn't get there. All right. Oh, okay, okay. I thought they were getting revealed for a second. I thought, oh, that's not good. Yeah, I was kind of counting on the fact that these guys are all slap hitters. And so, listen, that's our first mimic beacon of the campaign. It worked out pretty darn well. So let me see. Let me see. He did not even move, which is kind of amazing. So I have a decent shot here. It's not an amazing shot, but it's pretty good. I'm trying to figure out if I want to use Riggs's sword. My concern is if I come through here, could I trigger these guys? I feel like the answer to that could be yes. So if I was going to do it, I feel like I need to do it to this guy. And honestly, maybe that's not a bad idea. Six, 8. I'm going to try this. I'm pretty sure this won't trigger anything. We got the kill.
Only the best.
Okay. That was honestly best case scenario, really. This, in theory, see, weren't they like here? I don't think they would be able to see me. But you see my concern. I'm sure.
Whatever you say.
Okay, good. Okay, you know what? I don't think I'm going to be too precious here.
Grenade!
With my grenades. I'm just taking care of business. We have way too many of these dudes. Yeah, you know what? I'm confident enough that we can do this. That I am just gonna not worry about. We're not gonna worry about cover right now.
How many is that now?
And then, see, I want to come up here. I have 100% anyway, so let's not bother. All right.
You see that one?
So I'm feeling pretty good.
Whatever you say.
You know, we
Oh yeah!
didn't take any wounds. We killed 4 or 5 guys. I think it was 5. Okay. So I do want to be careful here. I don't want to move him forward at all at this time. I'll go ahead and come through here.
Boss.
And
Here I come.
I think I'm good with this. I'm not sending anybody up those stairs right now, no matter what.
Scanning?
Okay. So I just need to move you forward.
Rolling out.
And again, I'm kind of biasing towards, you know, a direction where I don't think they'll be. Okay. And I mean, I can't see its health, but I can't imagine that this thing is close with a sectoid pecking away at it. So I'm feeling like we're not too bad off here. Okay. I tried to pay a little bit more attention to where they were this time. If I come anywhere over here, they will absolutely see me. So here's what I'm thinking. I am going to come as close to here as I can without, you know, climbing the ladder or anything. And then next turn, we're going in, baby.
I can handle that.
And let me just see, does anybody without free reloads? Yeah, he could use topping. I think he's the only one. No? Yep, he's the only one. Okay. So what do they got for me? Oh, brother. So it's 2 pods again, which is a little bit of a bummer. Well, you know what? I'm just going to go up and let it rip.
Finally.
So whatever happens, happens.
Objective in range.
I would prefer it if these guys are the only ones we trigger. And it does look like that's the case. Now, I don't want to use his action yet because, you know, we may want to make a choice here between grenades and shooting. This would be a pretty good grenade, I feel. I'm going to do it.
For you.
And the thing is, I still have that teamwork available, so I can still use him for a regular attack if I need to. But this definitely makes it really easy for me to, you know, mess these guys up. I just want to be careful and try not to reveal them. And one of the things that I'm wondering, let's see. Okay. You cannot see literally anybody. I have to get some of these dudes out of the way. So my concern is this could easily trigger that other pod, but I'm going to try it. Okay, good. Now that I know that, that really helps open this up.
What did you expect?
So let me think. I think I will go ahead. Do this. And come up.
Seems doable.
Honestly, I'm probably just going to bring all of these guys up because it's really hard for me to see a reason not to. If I can see both of them and I have the 20%, like, you know, why wouldn't I? And he'll only be able to use his pistol, but that's okay.
Whatever you say.
So, good. I think what I want to do is try and do some work here, especially since he has 100% against him. I'd rather not use, you know, my remaining grenade if I don't genuinely need to. And I guess now, even if I do, it's guaranteed lethal, so. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and take this shot. Actually, no, I'm not, because he's the one with teamwork. Okay. This shot I'm going to take. Beautiful. Beautiful.
You know that was good.
You know, he actually has the higher chance. So unless I want to use the grenade, I think I'm willing to roll with this. Perfect.
Impressed yet? Advent troops here.
Okay. I mean, they came at the right time. So the only thing that makes this awkward is they're pretty far away. Let me see, 6 to 8, 2, 4, 6, 8. So I need max to kill this fool. That kind of tempts me to go for him, but let's see. Oh, brother. Hold on. Let me do this again. Advanced priest. I noticed his health is way higher, so that's nice. I can come here and flank him. That's probably not a bad idea. But he is also the only one with a flashbang grenade, so. Okay. So what I probably would be well served to do. Have I actually used all my grenades? I have. Okay. We literally have none. We only had them on the Grenadiers because he had a flashbang. My specialist has a med kit, and then the sharpshooter had the mimic beacon. So, okay. Okay, so in a way that makes it easier. I'm just going to take his best shot here. And it was good enough, which makes me quite happy. So I can try to get that kill, or I can try to soften this guy up. In comparison, he has a slightly better chance to hit that guy. Okay. So I only get one pistol shot. I'm going to go ahead and do this. Okay.
Together.
That hurt a little bit. I'm not going to lie. Okay.
Who's keeping score? Sure thing.
Okay. There's a couple ways we can go. I could try to wound this guy, but I won't kill him. Or can I really not? There we go. I'm going to do this. I just think it makes sense. And then I'm going to go ahead, actually, rather than take a really crappy shot, I'm just going to give him aid protocol. Although, honestly, I think it's worthless. I'll just take the bad shot. Alternatively, no, I'll take the bad shot. I was thinking about using teamwork, but the other guy didn't have a great shot either. And at least now we got a wound on this guy, and he'll be way easier to kill. Okay, well, that was handy. All right. I have no way of knowing that it's true, but I'm going to credit the miss with the flashbang. And at least as importantly, the fact that he wouldn't have probably taken that shot at all. He would have probably tried to mind control or something. I got an idea. What if you could hit something? Okay. Well, I know it might not be lethal. And nobody else can even see that guy. Okay, so I think my plan then is pretty simple. We are going to try to have Riggs take this guy out, which is not terribly challenging. I think this will be the last pod. I'm not positive that's true.
Well, how about that?
And then I'm going to go ahead and do this. And if this is the end of the mission, then this was the last pod.
By the numbers, status confirmed. All hostiles are down and the area is secure.
Well, nice to get another flawless. And they were not kidding when they said there were more psionic enemies than normal. So that was all the way around. I'm pretty happy with it.
A small bump on the path of salvation. The elders
Riggs did the most damage. Cool. All right.
I'm glad to see our new recruits aren't hesitating when it comes to taking out the aliens.
No promotions, but I'll live. So we didn't get the loot. I thought that the loot... Oh, no, we did. It was just a core.
Considering the limited resources available to you, Commander,
This
you
is big.
still managed to exceed my expectations. Excellent work.
And Right. So I'm going to go ahead. Let me think. Which one would I prefer? Let's, oh God. What's the next thing I wanted to build anyway? It was the training center thing. So does it matter which one I clear for that? I can't remember if you have to staff it. Great. Let me think. It doesn't matter. I'll just go ahead and start. Oh, wait a second. Hold on. No, this is way better. And actually, I was thinking about this before since... never mind. Never mind. I thought I could remove somebody from the power relay for a couple of days, but I can't. I cannot. Yes, I know. Okay, man, I gotta remember, I believe I was in the process of picking up our supplies.
We haven't been on the best of terms since they found I had been hunting some of their pets in my spare time. It's so hard to find a challenge these days. I just thought maybe I'd come up with something new.
Thanks, Commander. The new workshop will do just fine.
All right, let's put her to work, which now gives us 2 gremlins. So we will go to the power relay and empty that spot, and then immediately put the gremlin in here. And then we will come to the resistance ring, empty that spot, and then put, whoops, come on, the gremlin there. So now we have 2 engineers we can put to work. And I'm going to go ahead and really start digging this thing out. So we're down to 20 days. All right. Not terrible. They're completely immune. Whoops, I actually didn't get a chance to finish reading that. But I think what it was saying is all kind of environmental effects like poison and flame and stuff. The troopers are immune to. I don't really care that much because I don't have any of those that I can think of to use on them at this time. Okay, so there's a couple of ways we can go here. I think what we want to do, though, is reopen up New Mexico. We lost this when we failed a retaliation mission, unfortunately. And gotta fix it.
Commander, the aliens continue to make progress on the Avatar project.
And there's my armor.
Down, we'll need to move fast.
I have made a number of interesting discoveries, Commander.
Okay, well, we'll do the instant for sure. Yeah, that's great. It's only 3 days, so I think I'll probably go ahead and do this and grab some intel. And then realistically, what do I want next? Maybe alien encryption? The Mouton autopsy. Yeah, that's what we want because we have to do that to be able to do the plasma grenades.
I will make that our highest priority.
Yeah, I'm grudgingly going to spend 3 days on this because I really want those grenades. They make a big difference. They really do.
The Resistance have paid the ultimate price for their brazen contempt of the Elders.
Yeah.
Our friends in the Resistance are paying a heavy price with the Chosen running loose.
We should do what we can to take them down before they hit again.
When inspired, our team is actually Central Officer.
All right.
I've seen members of the crew quiet.
And yes, I know there was another data cache. So which one is that at? Okay. So we know that at this facility and this facility, there are alien rulers waiting for us. But I don't care about it right now. Okay, so let's see. There's mostly robotic enemies. Interesting. And it's probably just going to be all robots. So let me think. Other than mechs, is there anybody else that we've met at this point in the campaign? I don't think so. I don't think so. I guess we could meet the hunter. That's possible. Okay, so I'll do the actual mission roster off camera, but before we go, let's just take a quick look. So other than the 2 that are on covert missions, we're pretty much good to go. Now, not everybody's Will is good because he just got back. But he's almost normal. I certainly wouldn't feel bad about sending him.
Starting to get the civilians' attention in the colonies.
Cool.
It's important that the crew knows people out there need us and want us to help turn this.
Oh, man, I do love to listen to you talk endlessly, Bradford. Okay, so that's really cool. What I'm going to try to do is, now that we have some people who are more rested, you know, we'll try and get some, like, Chemical and Chris, you know, bonded pairs, so to speak. I'll try to get, if I can, at least 2 pair like that. And maybe also have a mix, you know, if I can, we'll bring a couple of lieutenants, but, you know, higher rank. And then can we bring anybody from down here? Because there's this delicate balance I'm trying to strike where I do need to keep pushing these guys up so that as we, you know, get into the tougher enemies, we're ready for that. But the flip side is, you know, you've seen not very many missions ago, almost all my guys were either fatigued or wounded. And if I have nothing but corporals and a squatty, you know, like, man, that's going to be really tough if they're going in against Andromedans and, you know, some of the higher level guys. Forget gatekeepers. That's even a whole other league. But okay, well, I think that's going to do it for now. Thanks for watching. Hope we see you next time.